Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ACW Newscast. My name is Hakeem Johnson. I'm your ACW commentator. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of things to get discussing on, and we're going to do it. But first of all, before we discuss, I know you guys have been asking about it on my profile, and I am going to do it because you know I always do it for every celebrity when they pass away. But we're going to talk about three people that passed away recently. I'll talk about the one in death. We're going to talk about Farrah Fawcett, Billy Mays, the OxyClean guy, and finally the king of pop himself, Michael Jackson, who passed away at age 50. All right. So this is what happened. I woke up in the morning. I believe it was June 25th. Yep, June 25th, 2009. I woke up in the morning, and as usual, I get a bowl of cereal, and all of a sudden, I turn on the channel. I was either watching CNN or MSNBC because I don't watch Fox News, but that's a difference. That's going to be for another time. The point is, I was watching one of those channels, and then all of a sudden, it said breaking news that Farrah Fawcett had passed away at age 62. Now, for those who have been following Farrah Fawcett, she has been going through anal cancer, and it is a bad disease that causes those that it has a very little chance of them for surviving. I've watched her story, I've listened to her, and she's an inspiration for those that do have cancer, and inspiration for those that want to become more aware about cancer. So I was kind of shocked. I mean, we all saw it coming. We all knew that Farrah Fawcett was going to leave us very soon, and that news was kind of shocking. I mean, it was kind of unbelievable, but we all knew it was coming. So I knew they was going to talk about Farrah Fawcett all weekend, so I was prepared for that. A few hours later, it was the afternoon. A few hours later, it was the afternoon, and I was watching the news because I was bored, right? Then we got breaking news, and I know I was watching MSNBC on this one. There was a report that Michael Jackson is being hospitalized. Now I kind of got worried because, oh man, what happened to Michael Jackson? Is he gonna make it? Because I know he was doing a London tour that was coming soon. And I didn't want anything to happen to him, so I wanted him to perform because I thought it was gonna be a comeback of the year, just like Britney Spears came back after all the craziness she went through, just like Mariah Carey came back after being absent for so long, just like Eminem just came back with his CD Relapse after being in rehab for drugs. So I thought Michael Jackson coming back, I thought it'd be the comeback of the year. And then I got another breaking news report that Michael Jackson is in a coma, and I said, "Oh my goodness, this doesn't look good." And I was fearing for the worst. Like, oh my goodness, it can't happen. Not to Michael Jackson. I mean, I know the things he's been through has been weird, but I can't let it happen. It can't happen. I don't want the worst to happen. I hope it doesn't happen. And then I got the third breaking news report. They said that the Associated Press and the Los Angeles Times reporting that Michael Jackson has died at the age of 50 due to cardiac arrest. Ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't, I was speechless. I was shocked. My jaw was on the floor. Like, my jaw was just dropped. I couldn't believe it. We had just lost the king of pop. We just lost one of the biggest entertainers of all time. You know what? In my opinion, we just lost the greatest performer, entertainer, and pop icon in the world. Not just in the United States, not just in North America, but I'm talking about in the entire world. We just lost somebody that was great. Despite what you may think of Michael Jackson, the person, you cannot deny that Michael Jackson, the entertainer, Michael Jackson, the performer, made an impact in the industry, the music industry, and will be realized next to Elvis and the Beatles as the best, one of the best pop icons in the world. Now, be honest. I'm being honest with you right now. I didn't cry when I heard Michael Jackson died. I didn't cry. I was trying to. I told myself I didn't want to cry, but I just didn't. So, as you know, Farrah Fawcett got brushed aside from Michael Jackson, which is understandable. I don't know why people like to compare deaths. All deaths are bad. Whether it's Michael Jackson or Farrah Fawcett that died, both of them contribute to what they did, and we're going to miss them greatly. But for those that are saying, oh, well, Michael Jackson was a child molester, Farrah Fawcett did inspirational things. Well, you have to understand, those are just assumptions. Michael Jackson was never found guilty of being a child molester or pedophile, whatever these people want to call him. And Michael Jackson did more for the world than Farrah Fawcett did. I'm not trying to say that to be insulting, but that's just a fact. Michael Jackson did more than Farrah Fawcett in terms of his place in the world. So again, I didn't cry, but I couldn't. I was just down. I was just upset. I was listening to Michael Jackson music videos all weekend. I didn't change the channel. I didn't watch no anime. I didn't watch barely any wrestling that weekend. I didn't really do anything. I was just listening to Michael Jackson all weekend. I just had to. Sunday came in and it was the BET Awards. Now the BET Awards had to be revamped. It's been turned into a Michael Jackson tribute to honor him. I mean, the BET Awards, the BET would have been dumb not to do it. So I was watching the BET Awards, and I usually don't watch it because the BET Awards, I don't watch BET period because I'm not one of those stereotypical black people that kind of watch it just because it's my rap thing. I love hip hop and rap. You guys can tell. Don't get me wrong, but I just think BET is an insult. But again, that's for another day. The point is, I watched the BET Awards for the first time in a long while, and the BET Awards, it was a little bit disorganized, but still, it was a great tribute for Michael Jackson, the best BET could have given. I mean, think about it. BET had to take 3 days to totally redesign the whole thing just to honor Michael Jackson. When Jamie Foxx and Neo sang "I'll Be There," their rendition of it, their summer rendition, that's when it finally hit me. I started crying like a baby. I just started crying, and I didn't care who saw me. I didn't care who heard me. I was crying because my heart finally realized that Michael Jackson is gone. That I'll never see Michael Jackson again. I'll never hear him sing again. And I just started crying, and it was just devastating. It was just devastating. So then, a few days later, Tuesday was the funeral. Tuesday was the Michael Jackson Memorial, which was televised on MSNBC, on CNN, on Fox News, on NBC, ABC, CBS, BET, MTV, VH1, TV Land. It was everywhere. Like you were able to watch the Michael Jackson Memorial wherever you were. It was the biggest event in modern history, and Michael Jackson will be missed. I can tell you one time. Um, it was the molestation trial in 2005. Michael Jackson was found not guilty on all 11 counts, and I remember me and my father, we were just jumping up and down, excited because we knew he was not guilty. We knew he would never do something like that, and we just wanted it to be proven once and for all, and we were just so happy. My favorite Michael Jackson song. I know people have their songs like Billie Jean, they have Beat It, they have Thriller, they have Dirty Diana, they have Black or White, Man in the Mirror, and I love all those songs. But my favorite song from Michael Jackson is a song probably people don't listen to as much. My favorite song from Michael Jackson is Human Nature. Human Nature is such a calm song. You can sing the song. The chorus was great. Michael Jackson really showed his soft side. My second favorite song would have to be Beat It. Beat It was such a badass song. I don't care who you are. Beat It is a badass song, and you have to admit that. So yeah. Anyways, also during this whole Michael Jackson fiasco death, another person passed away in Billy Mays, the Oxyman pitchman that passed away on Saturday during the whole thing. And it was kind of a shocking death because it came out of nowhere. And the guy that gave you OxyClean and Orange Glow now has passed away, and it was 4 deaths that entire week. You had Ed McMahon, Farrah Fawcett, Michael Jackson, and Billy Mays, and it was just a shocking turn of events. So we just blessed Farrah Fawcett, Billy Mays, and Michael Jackson. I hope they're in a good place and up there, and we all know they're gonna, do better wherever they are. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, so anyway, we're gonna deal with that there. We're gonna leave that there. Now it's time for some ACW news. ACW Excel will be posted this week on YouTube, VO, and FileFront. It's been 4 months in the making that ACW has been off hiatus. Now we're going to give you some action back. So hopefully we do a good job. Hopefully we give you back that excitement that you guys have been waiting for. I know I'm excited. I'm pumped up now. So ACW Excel will be posted this week. ACW Genesis, the current card right now, is Hiei will go one-on-one against Haru Glory for the ACW XL Championship. Remember, Hiei attacked Haru Glory in his main event match with Moroku on the last XL, and we have no idea why. Obviously, I guess to get a title shot in there, but nonetheless, Hiei will get his title shot against Haru Glory. Haru Glory has agreed to it, and you guys gotta watch the XL episode to find out more information on Genesis. Remember, Genesis is an XL only pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen, also next week we will start doing some superstar profiles. We'll be profiling certain ACW superstars that you guys know and love, and what to expect from them. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a short newscast because it's been a while, and we don't have much. We don't have much news. We don't have much news and all that stuff. But we're going to give you guys all what you guys want, and that's entertainment. Because I know WWE Raw is not giving you that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go through all the questions, all the stuff that you've given us for these past 4 months. We're going to give them to you. Why? Just because we can. Alright, we're going to answer some questions right now. And I might repeat some of them because I might have said on the last newscast, but it's alright. I just want to do them. Alright, here we go. Was in Poi Trade WQ says on demand. Is there Naruto on demand? Can you tell me? I don't know. Now I don't know what you're talking about. There's no Naruto on demand. I never heard of a Naruto on demand. But if you're talking about Naruto episodes, go just search, download Naruto episodes. Torrents should have them. Naruto website should have them. And there you go. So I'm just gonna say that. AVGN145 says, "Hey African 15, can you make a Hollow Ichigo call for HW? I can't wait for that." I saw your Ichigo tribute, which was pretty good. The song could have been better, but anyways, a Ichigo, a Hollow Ichigo, that'd be kind of. I don't know if I'd be able to make that kind. I don't know if I would be able to make that kind of character. How would I involve him in the ACW storyline? How would I involve a Hollow Ichigo in the ACW storyline? I just don't see how I would involve him like that. How would he enter the ACW? How would he debut? You gotta think about that kind of stuff. Let's see. I'm looking for more. Let's see. Okay. Blood Wolf Assassin gives me a big message, and it says, "Dear Hakeem, I am a huge fan of ACW. That's not why I'm writing this. I have recently purchased SmackDown vs. Raw 2009, and I am working on starting my own colleague. Mind you, it'll be a while before I put anything up, but rest assured it will be epic, I hope. I was wondering if you had any pointers for someone starting out with this kind of thing. So far, my roster includes several characters from the Boondocks, Rosh Cha-Cha and Night Owl from Watchmen, Edward and Alfonso Eric, and more. I'm telling other owners of colleagues I can follow to get their opinion. By the way, a few things about ACW. Since when does Broly speak in complete sentences? Seriously, I can't wait for his match on the next Impulse. Also, why is Eric a heel? Makes no sense to me. Keep kicking ass. I hope I kick as much as you are now when I start my league. Blood Wolf Assassin. Well, what I can tell you guys is, I'm sorry, I was distracted a little bit. What I can tell you guys is, when I started out ACW, I used a camera. I used a digital camera. I would have to keep the camera still. I would have to pile up a bunch of video game covers and keep it. I had to keep the camera still, right? And the TV would be shown. Now, it wasn't best quality, obviously, but I have my fans. I have people watching it, and that's what counts. So, you know. What my pointers would be, just do what you're doing. And I know it's like been March 24th since you posted this, but if you're still trying to do this promotion, just have a unique roster. Have a unique roster. You don't want to do a roster based on Teen Titans wrestlers, because basically ACW was supposed to start out like that. It was supposed to be a promotion full of Teen Titan characters. You want to be unique. You can't be always Teen Titan wrestlers. It can't be Nickelodeon wrestlers. It can't be Disney Channel wrestlers. It can't be just WWE wrestlers, TNA wrestlers. You want to mix them up. It's fun like that. So, another pointer. If you're able to, get a capture card. Get a capture card. It's very important. It took me about maybe a year and a half to get my own capture card, and I have it. So, you can use the camera idea, or you can even use a DVD, like a little DVD a DVD recorder, so you can record it on your DVD and put it on your computer. But if you have the opportunity, get a capture card. And finally, be a good booker. Finally, be a good booker. You know, book reasonable matches, book reasonable storylines. Don't book anything out of the ordinary. Broly. With Broly, he's an unstoppable monster. I just thought of giving him sentences just because. And as for Elric being a heel, I always thought Edward Elric had a personality that would make him cocky or arrogant. Like, I just thought he would be an opportunist, and I based him off Edge. I know that for sure. So, you know, I like the character Elric has. He's currently injured right now, but he'll be back, and he'll be back better than ever. I can promise you that. Only Edward Elric can do that. So, Blood Wolf, just do what you keep doing. Let's see. March 24th, Black Ninja 93 says, "Hey, Akeem, how's it going with you lately, man? I'm doing fine, as you know. Hopefully life has been treating you good. So I have 3 questions for you if you want to answer them. What are your feelings about the death of Mexican wrestling star Abismo Negro? Does it bother you when people say professional wrestling is fake? It's staged, it's planned out. If it was totally fake, there would be no injuries, right? So it bothers me when people say that. Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy Extreme Rules at WrestleMania 25. What are your feelings on the match? Well, one of these have passed. So these are 3 questions. First of all, your first question, the death of Abismo Negro. I've always been a fan of Abismo Negro. I've watched his matches in Lucha Wrestling. I watched him in TNA when he was in the X Cup in the Team Mexico. He was with Hector Carl Garza, Juventud Guerrera, and S.A. Rios, or was Mr. Aguila at the time. I watched him as Monegro, and he was impressive. He was the most fun out of everybody, and I liked watching his matches. It was a shame when I heard Abismo Negro died. He was one of the great luchadors of our modern time, and hopefully, you know, life can just feel better for him. He was a great wrestler, and I will definitely miss him. Your second question, does it bother me when people say professional wrestling is fake? Yeah, it kind of does, because these are mostly people who have never watched wrestling or watched wrestling, but they call it fake. You know, there are other people that can argue that watching MMA is boring because all it's doing is just fighting, and it's not entertaining. I'm not one of those people. I actually do like MMA. But these are the people that say professional wrestling is fake are people that just see it as an entertainment business. They just see it as a biased view. Like you said, right? If wrestling was fake, then no one would be ever injured, right? But you see, you know, wrestlers get injured just like athletic sport. Let me rephrase that. Professional wrestlers get injured just like athletes. And I actually do think professional wrestlers are athletes in a way, but that's another story. But what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, professional wrestlers get hurt like athletes. Professional wrestlers have to train just like athletes. Professional wrestlers get their money's worth for their work just like athletes. In a way, football stars, basketball stars, are entertainers. In a way, football, basketball, baseball, and other sports alike are sports entertainment. So professional wrestling, I think it's kind of a sport. That's just my opinion. But yeah, it does bother me when people say that because they have a bias, they have a warped mind of it, and they don't really like to look at the facts about it until they say something like that. And then my feelings between Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy in an Extreme Rules match WrestleMania 25, it was okay. I mean, WrestleMania 25 wasn't that great as it was meant to be. But Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy was it was a great match. Well, it wasn't a great match. It was an okay match. Matt Hardy actually came out with the victory. I thought Jeff Hardy would, but Matt Hardy came out with the victory. That was great. But just an okay match. I could have expected better, but what can you do? Well, let's see here. Ooh, Sega Genesis 4100 on March 29th says to me, will ACW add CC from C2 to either ACW Impulse or Excel? I don't know who that is, but if I search for him, I'll just check him out and see if I can. Oh, and by the way, he has an idea. I have an idea, Hakeem. After Genesis, how about a 4-Diva Battle Royal rematch, but instead, we have a 3 Gates of Hell match? The rules are simple. The rules are 2 divas will start in the ring. The first match will be a singles match. The diva who pins the opponent will be the person that will be facing the next diva. The next diva will come to the ring. The second match will be an announcer's table match, which means that if she puts her opponent through a Japanese announce table, she'll be declared the winner. If she puts her opponent through a King's table, she'll be disqualified, and her opponent will be the winner and face the last diva. The last diva will be coming into the ring. The last match will be a no disqualification match. The diva who pins the opponent will be the new ACW Glamour champion. Beautiful. That was a beautiful match. I might actually use that match. 3 Gates of Hell, you say? I mean, I might change the name, but that's a beautiful match. I'm surprised no real professional wrestling promotion has used that kind of match, whether it's a divas or even just like male wrestlers. That's a great idea. It's basically mixing a gauntlet with 3 stages of hell. I think it's an innovative match, and I might actually use it. Thanks a lot, Sega Genesis. I'll credit you for that always. Let's see. Wow. Blood Wolf Assassin from March 31st, 2009 sends me another message, and I'm going to just read this as fast as I can. And this is the recent ACW Newscast I did last time. I just finished watching your most recent ACW Newscast. You mentioned anyone who wanted to help in a way should send a message. Well, I would like to help ACW out. One of my many hobbies is creative writing. I have a lot of storyline ideas for ACW as well as the other colleagues I follow. I also have a lot of ideas for characters you can add. When you see fit to add them, of course. I don't have a unique talent for fighting songs that you can match up with specific characters. Storyline ideal example. Vegeta makes his return on Impulse, blaming Goku for losing the XL General Manager position. He starts attacking him during some segments. At some point, Trunks gets involved, and with his help from his father, becomes the number 1 contender for the Impulse title held by Goku's son, Gohan, who is the current champion. Vegeta, still not satisfied, demands the match be a tag team match, adding himself and Goku in the mix. 2 legendary father-son teams going at it. Wow, so he's saying Vegeta and Trunks goes one-on-one against Goku and Gohan. I'm sold right there. If Vegeta's team wins, Trunks will become the Impulse champion, and Vegeta becomes the Impulse general manager. Wow, that was a beautiful idea. I was going somewhere like that, but I never thought of doing that. To be honest with you, I never thought of that. Great idea. That could potentially be a great match. Another idea. Another idea. And I think No DQ did this once. Is have one night where superstars face off against WWE superstars. You did that during the draft and it was awesome. Let's see some more. How about Mugen versus Shawn Michaels or Broly versus The Big Show? That's actually a good idea, and I might do that. I won't do it as often as No Key used to do it, but it's possible. And one more. This one will be a regular thing in my upcoming colleague, Potluck Night. Here's how it works. All titles are on the line. The name of everyone on the roster for that particular brand is eligible for that title, so current title holder. It's put into a hat and it's drawn random for each title. The superstar drawn faces the champion with the title line. The one who gets picked for the tag titles gets to choose their own partner from the roster, if they don't already have a partner. The kicker is, if the titles change hands that night, the former champion is not entitled to a rematch clause. Again, that's another great idea. I like creative ideas. It helps the promotion a lot. And if anybody else has any other great ideas, you can send it to my YouTube page. I'm always here for ideas here. But it's a great idea, and every title on the line, it makes the titles unique. It makes the wrestlers more legitimate. It makes the whole league very realistic. So. Potluck Night, that's a great idea for champions to defend the titles and challengers to actually earn a shot at the title if they earned it. There's plenty more ideas of where those came from. Please get back to me if there's any way my creative abilities can make ACW greater than it already is. Your friend and loyal fan, Blood Wolf. Well, thank you very much, Blood Wolf Assassin. Thank you for the ideas, 3 ideas, and hopefully, you can have more ideas to come. You can create more ideas to come, and just thank you. Again, if anybody else has any ideas, just send them to me. You guys, I might be able to start my own ACW creative team if you guys want. I'll explain that later. Let's see if I have any more. I want to do this quick. Let's see. I'm trying to find one. Let's see. Okay, Alex the Lizard King from April 10, 2009 says, "How have you been? Good? Yeah, I've been good. Alright then. Please include Haruhi Suzumiya Ryoku from Tenchi Muyo, Tekken's Jun Kazama in the Glamour X division." Ladies and gentlemen, the Glamour X division is going to be awesome. We already have 4 signed people. Lady Wulong, Reiko Himonashi from Rumble Roses. We got Ino from Naruto, and we've got Sakura from Street Fighter. So those are 4 women wrestlers that are going to start the um, Glamour X division. And I will be adding more, of course. But right now, we're just going to start off small, just like the women's division was in TNA. But good ideas, Ryoko, and I will be getting some from Tekken. Thank you very much. Let's see. Trying to find some more. It's been a while. I'm just kind of surfing here. Let's see. I'm almost done, guys. Let's see. Don't you love the awkward silence? This is awesome. Alright, here's a good one. Farmer Productions from June 9th, 2009 says, what is your favorite anime couple or pairing? Mine is Aang and Katara from Avatar. Also, Tommy Jr. has finally won his long-awaited second ECW title reign. Do you think a fighting game where you play as a different anime character, like Smash Brothers, with the anime characters or video game characters, would be a good idea? So I'm guessing your first question is, what is your favorite anime couple or pairing? And would you want to see a video game where it's like Super Smash Bros. With Super Smash Bros. With anime characters? Well, to answer your first question, my favorite anime couple or pairing, I think, and I gotta think about this one. I think my favorite couple pairing from anime has to be Ash and Misty, because I remember when I used to watch Pokemon, and I was like, when are Ash and Misty gonna kiss already? I mean, gosh, like, it's obvious that Misty likes Ash. It's not about the bike anymore, and I think that was my first one. But I think my second one had to be Ayaka and Tenchi from Tenchi Muyo, because as much as people like Ryoko, I just thought Ryoko was a total bitch, and Tenchi would be a better suit for Ayaka because princess thing. I liked Ayaka more. I thought Ayaka was more attractive than Ryoko when I was a kid, so I thought those two would be paired great. I hated that one schoolgirl that paired with Tenchi. I want to sock her in the face, like I just want to Chris Brown her right in the face. But I'm 18 now, so now I can't really care anymore. Anyways, Tommy Dreamer winning his ECW title is great. I mean, he's an ECW legend, and he gets the title finally again. And your second question: do you think a fighting game where you play different anime characters, just like Super Smash Bros. Characters? So, I think there was already a game for that. It was between Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, and One Piece. One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, and Naruto. But I think I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean, though. What you mean, though, is you want to see maybe people like from Gundam, from Sailor Moon, from Naruto, from Dragon Ball Z, from um, um, Death Note. You want to see people just go all balls out. That'd be. I bet you that game would kind of. I bet you a game like that would sell. I bet you a game like that would sell. See, get all your top anime characters and put them in a Super Smash Bros. Setting. I think that kind of game would sell. I think people would want to see a game like that. I mean, you got characters from Naruto, you got characters from One Piece, you got characters from Full Metal Alchemist, you got characters from Death Note, people from Bleach, people from Dragon Ball Z, people from Pokemon, even from Sailor Moon, Gundam, you name it. I think if you put, and you can unlock legends like, Astro Boy, like Speed Racer, all those kind of people. If you put them all together in a one big brawl, I think it would sell good. I think it would even revive the kind of multiplayer games. I think it would revive the anime genre as well in video games. So I'm all for it. If it ever happens, you know, if I'm all for it, I'll be promoting it like I did for Super Smash Bros. Raw, and most likely I'll even get a game copy for myself because I'll be playing that. I would play that kind of game. So thank you for the question, Farmer Productions. Now I'm going to see. Okay, Zelded123 says from June 16th, what do you think of Donald Trump being the owner of Raw? And what did you think of Miz shooting Hornswoggle on the balls of the T-shirt? It was funny. It was funny. It was funny. Maybe it's just because I hate Hornswoggle and that he's a freak, but yeah, it was awesome. As with Donald Trump owning Raw, well, we know that Donald Trump doesn't own it anymore. He got it bought back from Vince McMahon. But I hated the idea. I thought it was ridiculous. I thought it was stupid. I thought it was just another way to get ratings and it's not focusing on the wrestling because, to be honest, Raw has been born for a couple of weeks. Raw has been born for a couple of months, actually, ever since WrestleMania 25. SmackDown has been poning Raw every single week. I don't miss SmackDown that much anymore because you got John Morrison, you got Chris Jericho, Edge, Rey Mysterio, CM Punk owning people with the title. I guess you got Jeff Hardy, but I don't even like Jeff Hardy. You got Dolph Ziggler. Even Great Khali's bearable now. The Great freaking Khali is bearable. That's how good SmackDown is now. So, I thought it was stupid. And it was stupid, apparently. Let's see here. Wow. Well, Cable Mania sent me a message here, and I guess I've been missing a lot. Apparently I've been missing a lot because he sent me this message. Ladies and gentlemen, in the last months, many of confederations were removed because of the copyright problems. So I will remove all the Brawl videos for precaution for false copyrights. Like, we had to delete your account because you made 450 or more videos, or we deleted your account because the WMG said you used their music. But don't worry, in the very soon future, I will continue to make the CPV Sun Bash will be up to 2 to 3 weeks. Because in this period, I will make the final exam. So I invite you to continue watching my videos on IBW. Thank you very much. Well, I haven't heard of this promotion yet, and I will start watching, but apparently the boycott's back for car promotions because, Warner Music Group wants to basically rape every single car promotion out there on YouTube just because they use the music. Like, I used, remember at Animania 2, I used Shine Down, and I Dare You to hype up Naruto, Beast Boy, and whatever. Well, now I found out a month ago that they muted the video. Can't believe they muted the video. WMG is going out of control. WMG is going out of control. They're pissing me off now because they keep deleting all these things. They keep doing all these things just because they want to get their money. We're car. We don't take this seriously. Maybe some do, and that's a minority, but we just do this for a hobby. We do this for fun. And the fact that WMG wants to take this serious as if the internet is serious business, that pisses me off. But you know what? I'm not going to get another rant again because you guys saw that the last time. But if this continues, then I'm just going to have to boycott YouTube again and start using Vio again. And I don't want to do that, but I want to prove to YouTube that they can't be pussies every time WMG tells them to take down music that they have. Just to replace crappy instrumental YouTube music? Hell no. So, you already know my stance on it. Let's see. CQ Morel says, hi, I'm a fan of your ACW videos, and I was wanting to do something similar to that. And I was wondering, what do you use to capture the video with? Somebody always asks me this question, how do you record your shows? Now, I'm going to tell you how to do it. You go to Fry's, or you go to Best Buy, or you go to even Circuit City, even though Circuit City is bankrupt right now. But you go one of those similar places, and you buy a capture card. Buy a capture card. I got the WinTV capture card, the Hopodge. I installed it into my computer. You have to read the manual, install it into your own computer. Once you do that, you adjust your settings a little bit, you channel surf to get all the channels on it, and all of a sudden, you'll have your channels and you'll be able to record. Okay, ladies and gentlemen? So that's how you do recording the shows. What happened to ACW? I already told you guys. Almost running out, guys. And finally, Steve Blaze 99 says, when's the next episode of ACW XL and Impulse? XL will be up this week. Impulse might be up like next week or 2 weeks. I'm not sure. But either way, we'll be up, okay? Well, ladies and gentlemen, those are your questions. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We got to do comments, too. I'm just going to do like maybe a little bit of comments. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. I'm trying to look for a good one. Okay, Itachi Uchiha 53 says on my video ACW Fusion and versus Sasuke Uchiha, which is still the most viewed video on ACW channel. I think it's over 20,000 views now. That's how big it is. Avatar doesn't suck, but Sasuke would win because Avatar is an air type, so Sasuke's Katan Jutsu would burn Avatar. Well, I haven't been really recently watching Naruto, but I'll take your word for it. I have my brothers here that do watch Naruto, and they probably might agree with you on that part. They've watched, I've watched Avatar. I've watched. It's over now, but they're watching. My brothers have watched Naruto recently, and they might agree with you on that. So I'll have to take you by your word. Wave 201988 says that Iron Man match was off the hook on the ACW Drug Test. Yes, it was between Rock Lee versus Sasuke Uchiha. I think somebody claimed it as match of the year contender for ACW this year. and it was a great match because Rock Lee almost won the Intercontinental title, but he ran out of time and pinned him just a second after the bell rang. So Sasuke Chi is still your Intercontinental champion. Do I have any more? Do I have any more good ones? You should, okay. Darian 1010, who is obviously a Randy Orton fan because I see his picture on his avatar, says you should put Goten and Trunks in ACW. Well, Trunks is already in ACW. Trunks is currently injured, but he should be healed back soon. As for Goten, Goten was actually in ACW before. He teamed with Kid Trunks, not the Trunks now, but he teamed with Kid Trunks. It was Goten and Kid Trunks. They were the team of Fusion, and they were a tag team for about 2 episodes until I released Goten and Kid Trunks evolved into Trunks. So Goten actually has been in ACW before, but only for about 2 episodes. I keep hearing this every day. When we did the hype videos for Kaneko Man, people said, "Oh, Goten's coming back." I have no idea where the hell Goten come from. People kept pulling superstars that I released before out of the ass. Maybe it's Nightwing because he got destroyed by Cyberwing and buried alive. Maybe he's coming back to undo the wrongs. And that actually made sense. Also, I had people saying Trunks is coming back. But then people said, why would Trunks come back? He would have been attacking people by now. He would have attacked Broly by now. Because Broly was the one that put Trunks out. People kept saying, who else? Android 17 because I released him. People said Goten. People said, TK. People even said Al Khan. Yeah, do you know who Al Khan is? Al Khan, the CEO of 4Kids TV. People even said it was going to be him. But I can't blame them because I brought Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb. So anything could happen at this point. And as for 4Kids, I have a surprise for them when we get back on ACW. But other than that, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for my comments and my questions. Again, you guys know when to send your ACW comments. Send them on YouTube. Send them on my VO channel, my YouTube channel, my email, which is displayed on the page. And even send them to my ACW forum. Guys, I have an ACW forum, so check it out. Check it out. It's hot right there, and it's cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back. Thank you for watching ACW Newscast episode, whatever, and I'll see you guys on ACW Excel this week. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen, and remember, stay cool. Stay cool. Later, guys.